Think we'd be doing this and talking about the 10th annual Ed Laboon Memorial?
It flew by, I could tell you that. I was just talking to my wife and family today that it's hard to believe some of the stories we tell about my dad and us racing now. But it's sweet, but it's nice to remember tonight.
So everybody says this is Vince's deal. Vince doesn't do this all by himself. I have a whole list of sponsors upstairs we're going to touch on. How about a couple of the heavy hitters? Make it work.
Well, I want to thank the Mileys, obviously, and Sean with the Penn Ohio Series. 4 HUD Tree experts have been the sponsor the last few years now. A&F Engineering, the McGills for helping me out. Scott Gunn, Mifflin Collision's been on board a lot. R&R Enterprise, Randy Wyatt. And my buddy Brian from Finn and Barrett Outdoors, he stepped up this year too. With apologies to Sharon Speedway and our friends at the Penn Ohio Series, this isn't the highest paying one. I'll fight anybody that tells me it's not the most prestigious one. When you have guys standing in victory lane holding that trophy, that great big check, that's the biggest number you've had on a check so far. Yeah, it's the biggest check, first biggest everything. And one last thing is that championship belt. The championship belt, we know 2 things about it. Number 1, it's really cool. And number 2, chicks dig that. I wouldn't know because I haven't won it. My son loves it. Vincent Joseph Laboon, if you need him, everybody get up here and tell him how much you appreciate what he's done. I know you all clap for him. You see him tonight. Pat on the back. Way to go, Vince. Appreciate it.
We're going to start with our 26 starters. On the 13th, starting on the outside, the number 77 of Heath Close. Starting on the inside, the 18 of Noah Brunel. In your 12th row, the 23 of Pat Fielding. Inside of Pat, the C8 of William Herbrink. Starting in the 11th row, your 2020 Ed Laboon Memorial Champion, Alan Dallinger. To the inside of Allen, the 983 of Zach Gustafson. Your 10th row, 1776 of Jamie Barber. To the inside of there would be Dale Tooch. Your 9th starting row, the 28 of Doug Iorio, the second. Starting next to Doug, the 2W, a favorite of many of us, Lee Wheeler. Your 8th row, starting on the outside, the 84 of Steve D'Appolito. Starting inside next to Steve, the 00B of Curtis Bish Jr. Your 7th row, starting on the outside, the number 22 of Chase Lambert. Starting on the inside of Chase, the number 84S of Joshua Seipel. Your 6th row starters, the 114 of Daryl Charlier. Starting into the inside of Daryl, the 21W of Chris Withers. Now your top 10. Your 2014 winner, the 29, Curtis J. Bish. Starting the inside of Curtis, the 29M of Brett McDonald. Your fourth row, the 20J of Jason Fosnot. To the inside of Jason, and the 11B, Tim Bish. Your 3rd row, on the outside, the number 17 of Jackson Humanic. To the inside of Jackson, the number 60H of Brian Hutchko. Now your top 4. Starting on the outside of row number 2, the 67J of Jamie Duncan. To the inside of Jamie, your 2014 champion, the number 45, Todd Weldon. Your front row, after 5 heat races, 2 B mains and a dash, We're going to call this the front row of the chassis manufacturers. Starting on the outside, the 7W, known as the Seneca Slider, Bobby Whitling. On the pole, last year's second place winner. Your winner in 2019. Your winner in 2017. A Pittsburgh Circle Track Club Hall of Famer. The number 55, your fast time and pole sitter tonight, Chris Schneider. Ladies and gentlemen, over the last couple years, it's been very special. I've watched this young man grow from a baby. 3 years ago, we had a neat little conversation on the front stretch. Last year, COVID kind of ruined everybody's plans, but he hung in there. He's been practicing all week. So this is my special guest walking in between Vince and me is Connor. And Connor's going to be our starter tonight. So what we're going to do, I'd like everybody to get up on your feet. All right, and what we're going to do, I'm going to start the countdown. I'm going to get to 2, and then when we get to 2, and I want you to count down with me, Connor's going to say the most famous words in racing. So everybody in the fans ready? Connor, I know Connor, you're ready. So everybody, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Racers, start your engine!